Farming's not just an occupation, you know, it's someone's livelihood often, it's their lifestyle, it's their family life and so forth. So there's a lot that it's depending on, I guess, so that can really up the ante.
We're so wound up on our businesses often and so thinking about the well-being of our animals, but this well-being of ourselves often gets pushed very much to the side.
Isolation often affects a lot of rural women. They live quite far from town and have worked so hard on their properties often. They do work alone all day, most days, so unfortunately it can get to you. That's one of the things that I struggled with when I sort of let it all get on top of me, is I forgot that I loved farming and I forgot that it was really what I wanted to be doing, and I just kept thinking about, oh, I've got to do this job, this is my list of things that I'm behind on, and I didn't take time to stop and cuddle my lambs and all that sort of thing, the parts that I got into in the first place.
When people are under a lot of demands and so forth, the things that go out the window, the things we know, the factors that we know are actually keep us well. So they're things like socialising and connecting with other people, their exercise, your nutrition, continuing to learn stuff, continuing to contribute, and also doing enjoyable activities. So that's off-farm stuff.
I find that the way to manage my own stress is I really have to be quite organised. I keep a diary that helps me to really plan out my week, and don't forget within that week you have to have the break times, and don't forget to plan those in as well. For example, I volunteer at Riding for the Disabled.
Farming is a lifestyle, and it got to the point that it was so busy that we actually couldn't stop and smell the roses. It was really important that we stopped and enjoyed our children. They're not little forever, so we wanted to do that, and we actually brought those aspects into our business plan. Part of our business plan is that we do get off farm at least twice a year.
Everybody thinks that, you know, farming's a lifestyle, and so that you're kind of stuck on the place all the time, but it's not your life. Your family is your life, and you have other hobbies and friends and things that you got to do. That's why we get off the place, because we want to have a laugh, have a good time, and don't want it to be all about work.
Time away is incredibly important because it just lowers your stress levels generally. And I'm now 5 years down the track, singing classically. That really helped me get some balance, and what I did then was I took a day off every week, a specific day, and that day was not negotiable because that was the day that I had to go to my lesson, and that made me get off the farm, because I think when you are completely identifying with your job or your business, it's a very vulnerable place, and you need to be able to step back and actually just nurture yourself at the same time as running a business.